Okay, hi viewers. So in the last video, what we saw that how to actually make a linear pattern of a 2D sketch in a 2D system. So as I told in the at the end of the video that we will discuss about the how to draw a circular pattern in a 2D sketch. So in this video, what we're going to do is that we will see that how we can actually draw a circular pattern in a 2D sketch, and then we'll move on to how to uh, convert the different kind of features or bodies of a 3D part and make linear pattern or circular patterns of them. So the for making a 2D sketch, let's take this time, let's take the front plane. Okay, so for what we're gonna do, we're gonna make the circular sketch pattern. So for a circular sketch pattern, we basically need a circular path. So the path, the thing really works like this, that we will at first draw a feature, then we will determine a path for it, and then we will apply the number of instances according to how many instances will be drawn in a circular pattern. So let's take what should we take? Okay, let's take a polygon. So there will be two things. I will do two things in one. I will have a sketch to pattern in the circular way, and I will also have a very short description about this polygon option. So by this through this polygon option, we can create a geometrical objects which are not rectangle, square, and circle, because SolidWorks basically have given the default options of how to make a square circle and how to make a rectangle, and if the all the lines of the rectangle are same, then it's a square, as we know. But if we have to make a triangle or a tetragonal or a hexagonal and so on, so what we're going to do, we can use this polygon option. So here is the number of slides. So as I have, if I just take this one and if I insert the number of slides to 3, sorry, it have become 33. So if I insert it as 3, then what will happen? Okay, let's take it from here. What will happen? SolidWorks will make a 2D sketch of a geometrical object which has 3 slides, and that means it's a cylinder. So I will just like dimension it. Okay, so my rectangle is actually fully defined. So now what I will do is I will make a circular pattern of this rectangle, and I will have my required number of instances. So I will click this linear sketch pattern. I will go to the circular sketch pattern. So in the circular sketch pattern, if we see this toolbar, sorry, if we can see this part of the property manager, one thing is first of all, this slot we have to select a point, because basically what SolidWorks will do, if we select a point, SolidWorks will calculate a radius from that point to the sketch. Okay, and so let's see how it does. If I select this point and then I will just keep all the other options unchanged. I will just click entities to pattern. So I will take this one, and I will take this one, and I will take this one. Okay, or I can do one thing without clicking the point. I will just at first click this one, then this one, and finally this one. So what SolidWorks has done, actually, it has calculated a radius from the most nearest corner of the sketch. So we can see if it would have taken from this corner or it would have taken from this corner, it would have been same. So it depends on, it's kind of a default thing. So as we haven't given any defined point for SolidWorks to make a circular path according to which this sketch will be a circular pattern, it has taken the universal defined point, which is the point of the plane, and it's at the center of the plane. So we will first do with this one. So I'll repeat again, from this center, from this center point, it has taken a radius to the most closest point of the sketch, and then it has created a circular path according to which this circular, this sketch will be patterned. So this is the point, and this is actually the coordinate of the point according to which the circular pattern will be created. So we can see that the point is given 0 0, that means this is the universal point. Now if we change the point from 0 0 to like 10 and 25, so see, now the point is moved to a point which is at 25 millimeter in y-axis and 10 millimeter in x-axis. So now SolidWorks has created a circular path from this point. SolidWorks has created a circular path, and for that circular path it has taken the radius, and for that radius it has chosen, as I have defined previously, that this will be the center of the circular path, and this is the most nearest point of the sketch. So then it has taken the radius, and then it has created a circular path. So I will just move on to 0 0. Okay, so now this is the spacing. So whether it will be equally spaced in a 360 degree angle, or it will be like spaced in a 180 degree angle, or it will be spaced in a 270 degree angle, actually 270 degree, or it will be spaced in a 90 degree angle. So if it's actually the spacing is 360 degree, then it means that these 4 instances, it will totally cover 260 degree, it's 360 degree. So the spacing between every sketch will be 360 by 4. If we have 180, then these 4 instances will actually cover 180 degree. So we can see that this is our main sketch and this is the pattern preview. So the last sketch is actually 180 degree. If we change the direction, it would be like this. So it's actually 180 degree. It has a 180 degree spacing. So spacing between every sketch will be 180 by 4. If we have 90, it's actually the same case. The total area is the total angle that these 4 instances have covered is 90 degree, and the spacing between every one of them will be 90 by 4. And this is equals, and this will be 90 by 4 because I have given equal spacing. Okay, so if there are some other options like dimension the radius. So in this case I would have dimensioned the radius, and then SolidWorks would have created a circle from one point of the radius, and it would have made a circular path. And dimension the angular spacing. So this is for actually variable angular spacing, like from the angular spacing from this sketch to this sketch is different, this one different, this different. So these are, you know, kind of a for complicated designing stuff. And this is the radius which has been calculated by SolidWorks, and this is the arc angle. Those are not actually necessary. So we have the circularly pattern of this sketch, and we have created a circular pattern from it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just show one more thing. It's like I'm going to again take a top plane. This time I'm going to take a hexagon. So I'm not going to take it from the center. Okay, let's take it from the center. I'm going to take it, I'm going to make this universal center its center. For defining it, I will take 140 millimeter radius. So now my hexagonal geometrical shape, it has been fully defined. Now what I will do, that I will select a point for making the circular path for this sketch to be patterned, and I will define that this center point which will make the circular path is actually 350 millimeters away from the center of this hexagon. So it is actually completed. Now I will at first take the entities, this one, and this one. Okay, so as I haven't actually clicked this point, so SolidWorks, as usual, it has taken the universal center or the point which is at 0, 0 as the point for creating the circular path, and it has actually created the circular path. We can see that it has taken this point from this center, and it has created a radius, and then it has made a circular path, and then it has moved this sketch in a circular path. So it might look a bit complicated because distance because the center of the circular path and the center of the sketch to be circularly patterned are the same. So now I will just delete the universal center or the by default center which SolidWorks gives me, and I will click my required center. So now what SolidWorks have done, it has done the same thing. It has now taken my prescribed point as the center of the circular path, and it has taken a radius, and then it has created a circular path, and then it has actually created the number of instances I required. So I will change it from 4 to 10, isn't it? So now just for I will just extrude them, because you know it really looks odd if we just keep a 3D sketch. Thickness will be given to 100 millimeters. So my actually circular pattern of a 2D sketch has been completed. So in this video we have actually seen how can we actually create a circular pattern of a sketch, of a 2D sketch, and then we have extruded it. So it's actually a very easy and simple way. Otherwise, if we would have gone manually, or if we would have just done every sketch by ourselves, then we would have to at first draw a circle, then we would have to calculate the distance for every one of them, then we had to draw every sketch accurately. So it's kind of an easy thing. So in the next video, what we're gonna do, that we won't actually we will actually show the use of this linear and circular sketch pattern in a 3D system. I mean, or specifically I will say that in a 3D model or in a solid part, I will draw or make a part on it, or I will cut some portion from it, and then we will create a linear pattern from it, and then a circular pattern from it.